Welcome, everybody, to the Cello Madness Congress with Ruti Celli in the moment, Abby, Monroe, Ilene McHolland from the Freewheelers, and me, your host, Cello Joe. It's the 10th quarantine edition of the Cello Madness Congress, and we have a great show for you today. And we're going to start off the show today with Abigail Monroe, otherwise known as Abby Monroe. Say hello to everybody. Let us
Hi.
know what you're doing.
Thanks for, wait, you can all see me, I hope. Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in and watching us. I'm Abby, and I'm a cellist, and I live in San Francisco. So I'm gonna start off, I guess the program that I have, I could just call Bach and Friends because I'm gonna play some Bach suites and then also sing and play a couple of tunes in the middle, so it'll be a nice little combination of genres, hopefully. So I'll start with the first Bach cello suite, which I guess I'll just play like orthodox classical recital style, so like one movement after another, and I hope you enjoy it.
Bravo!
Thanks. So that was the entire oops, Bach Bach first cello suite. It's a little long, but now I'm gonna switch over to something totally different. So I've been working on my being able to sing while playing. So I have a couple. Yeah, like everyone else, you guys are all so cool and you can do that. I've been working on it. Everything is a little bit guitar-y for being a cello, but I hope you enjoy it. I have a couple of tunes. I have It's Only a Paper Moon, Nora Jones tune, and I guess I'll just announce them as I go, because why not? Anyways. Say it's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be a make-believe if you believed in me. Say it's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. If you believed in me.
Woo!
Yeah,
I love it.
thank you. I have a few more. I have a Nora Jones tune. It's called The Story, and I thought it was super cute. And like, it's one of those songs that I feel like no one knows of hers. So I guess I'll play that one next. I don't know how to begin, 'cause the story has been told before. I will sail on, I suppose. I guess that's just how it goes. And now the spring's in the air. I don't go out anywhere. I guess that's just how it goes. The stories have all been told before. But if you don't try, the light won't hit your eye, and the moon won't rise before it's time. And I feel like some improvise would go here. But if you don't try, the light won't hit your eye, and the moon won't rise before it's time. that's just how it goes. The story's all been told before. I guess that's just how it goes.
I like these renditions you're doing.
Thank you. I did it myself. No, that with and the help of ultimateguitar.com, I guess. um, the next one I have is a short, condensed version, I guess, of a Gershwin tune. It's nice work if you can get it. And yeah. Holding hands at midnight beneath the starry sky. Nice work if you can get it, you can get it if you try. Strolling with the one girl, sighing sigh after sigh. Nice work if you can get it, you can get it if you try. Just imagine someone waiting at the cottage door, where two hearts become one. Who could ask for anything more? Loving one who loves you, and then taking that vow. Nice work if you can get it, and if you get it, won't you tell me how?
Woo!
Yay!
So beautiful.
Short and sweet.
Thank you. Thank you. I guess I'll go back and switch it up again because I have some more Bach that I would love to share with you, and then I can go back and maybe do a couple more after that. We'll see what time and my energy allows. So I'll play the prelude from Bach's Third Suite, which is kind of a beast, and I'm already sweating a little bit, so I hope you enjoy it.
Bravo!
That's incredible.
I just want to let everybody that's watching on the live stream know that Abby has a Venmo. If you want to send a tip, it's at Abigail-Monroe.
I'd appreciate it. Thank you. San Francisco's expensive, y'all. Just kidding.
That is.
I guess I'll play one more movement out of Bach, and then I'll end with maybe another song. So this is the G. So another fast one. Why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah, you take some of those Bach pieces at breakneck pace.
No kidding.
Oh,
I like
that's
it.
it's like
Respect.
before I start, I'm like, I'll go slow because I don't want to torture myself, and then I get going, and I'm like, oh, guess we're going fast. Let's hope I can keep up.
This train does not slow down.
Yeah. um, I guess to end my set, I'll play a Beatles tune, maybe just because it's a little bit faster paced. It's A Hard Day's Night, so let's hope it's a good finale for me. Thanks for listening and having me and everything. It's been really nice to be able to play for people, even though we're not together. It's really special to be able to perform again with everything that's going on. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get you money, to buy you things. And it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So why on earth should I moan? Cause when I get you alone, you know I'll feel okay. But when I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah, yeah. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. So why on earth should I moan? Cause when I get you alone, you know I'll feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, oh yeah, yeah. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I feel alright. You know I feel alright.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Thank you.
You are a good singer, and you know how to play the cello.
Thank you. Wow.
And you have a really incredible bow hand.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for saying that. I'm
Oh,
been so insecure about it for my whole life.
you've been insecure about your bow? Oh my goodness, it's
Well,
beautiful.
you can stop being insecure about your bow right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank
I'm
you.
insecure.
Thank you.
All right, so that's your set, huh? Abigail Monroe. You go by Abby though,
Yeah.
or Abigail.
Either or, and
And your Venmo can is Abigail dash Monroe
yeah,
ABIGAIL
I actually
dash
have this
Monroe.
this big ass sign that I made. Oh no, it's backwards because of the camera. But
No, it's
Nope,
not
not
backwards.
backwards to
It's
me.
good.
this is my gig sign. But
That's great. That's such an awesome thing to have.
yeah,
Let the
especially
people.
now, say at a distance, I made it a big font so people who are keeping their 6 feet could read.
That's so smart. I gotta copy that idea. I'm gonna go play out on the street and put a rope around me that's a 12-foot diameter circle.
Wait a minute, Joe. You advertise yourself the whole time you're on the street.
Yeah, I try to do the best I can, but I don't have a giant sign that's like, 300 point font. I need to work on the size of the sign.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe go to
It's a
Anyway,
really,
Lowe's.
it was a fun quarantine project, I must say. It did take me an entire day.
well, it looks amazing. Just
Thank
like
you.
the All right, Abigail. Thanks so much for playing for the Cello Madness Congress, and we're gonna transition on over to Eileen McHolland.
Oh, I'm next? I thought Ruti was next.
Are you? Oh, I don't know. I thought you were second.
I
Should
don't
we go?
know. Originally, I was put as third. I don't care. Ruti, what do
I'm
you want to
ready to
do?
give my spot to you, my love.
Okay.
Oh,
I think she's giving you her spot. So
ah, crap. I
lay
told
it on us.
everybody.
You play the best when you're not ready to go.
Okay, yeah, that's the best performance. Right on.
Thanks.
Okay, so those of you that know me know that I normally play with a band. I play electric cello and I play guitar effects and through a wah. And I hardly ever play my acoustic cello anymore, especially in this kind of setting. So when Joe asked me to do this, I thought, I'm going to go back to, because it just doing the effects without a drummer, it just doesn't work for me. So I'm going to go back to I'm going to do some stuff that I wrote. The first song is called My Dog Has Fleas. Everything I write tends to be a true story, and this is a true story about my dog Otis. He was a three-legged Chihuahua Pekingese mix. I just lost him about a month ago. He was 19 years old, and he had been all over the world with me. He's been to Paris and to Amsterdam, and so at a certain moment, I decided I'd do a homage to my little dog, and this is called My Dog Has Fleas. My dog has fleas. Scratch him if you please. He ain't got but 3 legs, and he always begs. Baby, can't you see? You better feel for me. My man, he's gone. Been gone so long. Said he's going to the store. I don't see him no more. Oh, baby, can't you see? You better feel for me. My dog has fleas. My man, he's gone. Been too long. Said he's going to the store. I don't see him no more. Baby, can't you see? You better feel for me. You know why? My dog has fleas. Scratch him if you please. He ain't got but 3 legs, and he always begs. Baby, can't you see? You better feel a little bit for me. dog has fleas. My dog has fleas. My dog, he bites all the time. He's got those nasty, dirty, rotten fleas. Oh, baby, can't you see? You better feel a little feel for me. My dog has fleas. Scratch him if you please. My dog has fleas. He ain't got but 3 legs. My dog, he bites on and he always nasty, dirty, rotten fleas. Baby, can't you see? You better feel a little feel for me. Please scratch him if you please. My dog has fleas. He ain't got but 3 legs. My dog, he bites on and he always nasty, dirty, rotten fleas. Baby, can't you see? You better feel for me. My man, he's gone. Been together too long. Said he's going to the store. I don't see him no more. Oh, baby, can't you see? You better feel for me.
If I had a dog, my dog would probably have fleas too.
But would he have 3 legs?
He'd probably have 4 legs. Very unique dog there.
Yeah.
Your dog has 3 legs?
Yeah, he did. He had 3 legs because he chased a cat and then got hit by a dump truck. And then they had to remove his right leg. But that happened when he was 6 months old and he lived to be 19.
Oh,
So he's quite the dude.
wow.
So I was told when I decided that I wanted to start playing the cello in a different way, this is way back in 2000, well, even before, in the 1990s, I was doing stuff that people were going, you can't do that on the cello. And I'd say, well, why? Why can't I do it on the cello? And when I transitioned to being an electric cello player, I studied a lot. I don't have a guitar player in my band, so I had to pick up the licks for the guitar players. And I got told by a lot of guitar players in particular that I couldn't play the blues because I played the cello. And that really made me mad. And I said, what do you mean I can't play the blues? And I like to prove that I can play the blues, even on the acoustic cello. This is a song I wrote. It's called Happy Blues. I got blues, happy blues. I got great news, kind of blues we all could use. Hey baby, I got a pair of happy blues. I was bad, really sad. Then you came along and you sang a song, didn't know what to do, I just fell in love with you. Got great news, I got a bad case of happy blues. really sad. Then you came along and you sang your song. Didn't know what to do, I just fell in love with you. Oh baby, what I got, bad case of happy blues. I got happy blues. I got happy blues. The kind of blues we all could use. I got great news, bad case of happy blues. I got happy blues. Happy blues. I got happy blues. I got happy blues. I got happy blues for you. Happy blues. Happy blues. I got happy blues. I got happy blues. I got happy blues. Well, could happy blues. I got happy blues. I got happy blues. Well, could happy blues. I got happy blues. I got happy blues. Well, could happy blues. I got happy blues. I got happy blues. Well, could happy blues. I got happy blues. I got this happy cello blues. The kind of blues we all could use. I got these happy. I got these happy. I got great news. I got a bad case of loving you. I said happy blues. Happy blues. Happy blues. I got great news. I got a bad case of loving you.
Sorry, I'm trying to find out how to post this because I want everyone to hear it.
Okay. So, in my band, I do a lot of Jimi Hendrix pieces, and everybody knows Jimi Hendrix was the world's greatest guitar player, which he was. He was also very innovative with sound. I won't be doing any wah pedals or sound on this, but also he was a very good composer, and I really like to bring forward some of his songs that everybody plays them the same. This is my version of Little Wing. I think one of the most beautiful songs that Jimmy created. I have to adjust my stool a little bit because now I'm going to do this one on a live looping. I hope. She's walking. Uh-oh. I may just have to start this over. Okay, this is what's great about live performance, right? Okay, I'm going to start it over because I messed it up. And I can't stand to the fact that I messed it up. So, that's a rewind. Here we go again. Well, she's walking through the clouds with a circus smile, running wild. Butterflies, moonbeams, zebras, and fairy tales, riding with the wind. When I'm sad, she comes to me with a circus smile. She gives me free. It's alright, she says. It's alright. Take anything you want from me. When I'm sad, she comes to me with a circus smile. She gives me free. It's alright, she says. It's alright. Take anything you want from me. Anything.
Yay!
Thank you.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, one of his sweeter songs. He had a lot of really nice melodies. He was an incredible composer. If you just take his words away and take the guitar away and listen to the music, some complex chord changes, and too bad he died so soon because he probably would have gone in to do symphonic stuff.
I like your arrangement. Arrangements are so personal, isn't it?
Yeah, they really are. You know, when I do play the blues and if I play Crossroads or something, I make it a point to not solo over somebody else's solo. And if you hear a guitar player play Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze, they copy it note for note. And that really irritates me because I think if he was alive, he'd go, man, dude, can't you come up with something on your own?
Totally.
You know, and the jazz cats were also the same back in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s, especially the bebop era. You know, they didn't like it if somebody came and stole their lick. They were mad. It was, you know, hey, that was my lick and you can't be playing that.
Girl, that's all what I'm about. I never, ever repeat myself. Never.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
all made up on the spot.
So much so that when I'm with the band, we'll be playing something, and then afterwards they'll go, "Did we ever play it like that before?" I'll say no.
Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna. I don't know if my son turned off the air conditioning in the house, but all of a sudden it got really like a sauna in the room I'm playing in.
Here too. Like, yeah. I just turn on. Can you guys hear the fan?
What's that?
You don't. Can you hear my fan? Is it loud?
Sometimes I hear it, and I think it's on my end, but it's okay.
You can mute yourself if you're not talking.
Okay. So this is Route 66. Last year, my husband and I, who plays in the band with me, we got to actually drive Route 66, and we played this song on Route 66, so that was kind of fun. We also did Kansas City, and we played Kansas City in Kansas City. So hey, maybe we should go to make our album where we go to the places and we play the name of the song in the place. There's a lot of different places that you could do that. Oh, this is Route 66. If you ever plan to go out west, take that highway. That's my way, that's the best. You get your kicks on Route 66. You know it winds from Chicago to LA. More than 2,000 miles along the way. You get your kicks on Route 66. You know you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri. Oklahoma City is mighty pretty, you'll see. Amarillo and Gallup, New Mexico. Don't forget Winona, Flagstaff, Arizona. King, Barstow, San Bernardino. When you make that California trip, take that highway. That's my way, that's the best. You get your kicks on Route 66. Oklahoma City is mighty pretty, you'll see. Amarillo and Gallup, New Mexico. Said don't forget Winona, Flagstaff, Arizona, and King, Barstow, San Bernardino, when make that California trip. Take that highway, that's my way, that's the best. You get your kicks on Route 66. I used to live in Spain, and this is a really popular song in Spain. And the Spanish people would sing it, but the part when it goes from St. Louis to Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City, that's going on the road map. They would sing it. You go in Santa Barbara, and then you're in St. Louis, and then you're in Arizona. And I was like, guys, it's the map. I don't know what happened, but it always used to make me laugh whenever they would sing the song. Yeah, then you get your kicks on Route 66. 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 Get your kicks on Route 66. You get your kicks. You get your kicks on Route 66. 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 Get your kicks on Route 66. You get your kicks. You get your kicks on Route 66. 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 Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks. You get your kicks. Get your kicks. Get your kicks. You get your kicks on Route 66.
Woo! Get those kicks.
You've ridden the bicycle on 66, haven't you?
No,
No, you didn't do 66?
I never did 66. I rode through from Canada down to from Portland to British Columbia and through parts of Utah and from like San Francisco to Mexico, but I've never been on Route 66 on a bike.
Wow, it'd probably be pretty nice on a bike, actually. It's pretty picturesque.
Yeah, but it's so hot.
Yeah, so hot.
Isn't it through
There's
the
not a
desert?
lot. You know, all of the gas stations that used to be are totally gone, and most of the hotels are gone or in ruins. It's kind of sad.
Aw,
Yeah.
well, things change.
Yeah.
Well, well, hey Eileen, thanks so much for playing.
You bet.
I think it's time for us to bring on our next artist, Ruti Celli. In the moment, she's going to be doing some crazy beats and cello. But thanks so much for joining us. That was great. Really appreciate your alternative style.
Thank you, Joey. Thank you for having us.
It was awesome.
Yeah, of course.
I muted at the end. I had to want to make sure that I'm quiet. But it was
Yeah, no worries. Yeah,
All
I do
right.
the same
Well,
thing.
your Venmo is Eileen dash McHolland. Am I getting that right? I have to
I
go.
think it's Eileen Cello, but it's
Oh yeah, yeah. It's at Eileen Cello. Sorry, ILENE Cello. That's your Venmo. Your PayPal is paypal.me/Eileen Cello.
Yep,
Eileen Cello. Thank you so much.
you bet. Thank you, Joey. Thanks for doing this. This takes a
course.
lot of work.
Yeah, I do the best I can, you know?
You're
And now
good.
I am really excited to hear because I have never actually met Ruti in person.
Oh, cool.
She saw what I was doing with the Cello Madness Congress. Is that right?
Yeah, I found you because I was curious to see what cellists are doing online now. Because I knew there must be some cello communities growing out of the thin air. Because the way we are, cellists are we have such a bond. It's
We've
uh,
suffered through the learning of the instrument, all of us.
thing everywhere I've been, I always bonded so well with the cellists,
Me too.
regardless of the fact that we're cellists. It's just I don't know. So I kind of and I felt like times are changing. Everyone's taking it differently, but the cello is going to be this motif that we can connect through and help each other.
Yeah.
Like it's so I was consciously looking for that, and then I found you and I wrote to you and you kindly replied, and here we are.
Yeah. Well, super excited to hear what you're going to play.
Well, thank you. I will tell you this. I have no idea as far as the improvisations. I'm gonna do a few completely from scratch improvisations where I build loops, but everything, all the inspiration comes to me in the moment. So the whole meaning behind my name is that I'm completely surrendering everything, all of my desires to control the experience and just allow this powerful divine spirit to guide me and play. And it's somewhat of an offering of trust because I have to trust it, and also other people that are witnessing it can also experience something with it because they're witnessing a miracle. And every time that I played, I felt that it was taking me exactly where I needed to go. And the more I let go, the more magic happens, and it's not even me creating it. So that's just my offering to the world. That's what I've developed over the years. So I do a little bit of that, and then I also produce. I have a few pieces here that I play along with, as if I'm performing along. So I'm not really playing any of the parts from the production. I just play with it in a way that completes it, if it makes sense. So I'll offer both of those for you. Probably gonna start with my own improvisation. And I'm also running Instagram Live, and if anyone wants to find it later, we can get back into our new reality. I never know when it ends, so. Oh, thank you.
So atmospheric.
Yeah, and you know, I did this. I want to make sure that it's working here. Share the story because I want to keep filming. It's so fun. So just remind me before I start the next one. This weekend, I participated in a very special event that changed my life. Like, so this is like, you know, I don't know where you guys are at as far as like your like search to understand your psyche. I've been very interested in psychedelics and understanding the messages that I get with them. And I had this ceremony where the music, and it's a very particular plant medicine. I wouldn't mention it here because, you know, there's no need to. But it was such a profound experience playing alongside the music that was played there. And the guy that created this whole ceremony had the most divine music, is not the word. It was so perfectly serving the moment, the experience with this herb. And so I was like, being a musician, I was like, holy shit, this is like a nectar for me. The music was so profound. And then I had this most amazing first night. The second night, the plant asked me if I would like to play alongside the music. And I was like, really? I was like, oh my God. So I got to actually experience improvising to music I don't know in a ceremony, a very sacred ceremony, and it have like this really profound understanding of merging and trusting and like this like spiritual experience of playing alongside music. So I just felt like I got a really huge gift from it, and today I get to play for you only a few days after. So that's why I told you the story, so you know. And I will continue. I'm gonna see if I can do another video. I want to do, there's a piece that I'm about to release. There's a piece that I'm about to release that I produced, co-produced with a friend from Argentina, who's a really talented producer who sent me her beat, and I really loved it. And then I created a whole piece around it based on improvisation. So I'm gonna play alongside. This piece is called Soul Flight. did you guys like did you guys could you hear the details? It's I should have told you to like listen to it with your eyes closed because it's super detailed and intense and changes a lot.
Did you make all of it with the cello? All of the sounds?
Like 70% of it, yeah.
Wow, cool. Way to go.
65.
64 and a half.
I was like, I wish that this was running because it was so, I had so much fun. It's like, because I didn't, it was all improvised, so I don't create like a performer, I create like a creator. And so when I get to perform, sometimes I have to like either work with what I did and make it feel right. Because I've never been the kind of performer that loved to repeat the things that I did before. And then it became a little mechanic for me, so I always had a little rebellious side to me. And now I'm like in my most in my element that I've ever been, as far as like doing what my spirit really wants, which is to be free. Because I'm such a I've already accepted my inner weirdness, and I'm totally happy with it. It's been a liberating year, just to say the least.
You just keep on rolling with that.
I'm just having fun. It feels like very liberating because a lot of my friends actually were thanking me for reminding them about trust, because it's like such a like think of it, the time that we're in right now, like so much uncertainties, and so I feel like trust would actually really heal a lot of people right now, and I want to offer that to the world, through my own experience of performing with having no freaking clue of what, you know what I mean?
Plus, we have to trust other people to cover their face.
Well, without going there, I think that each one of us has their own journey too right now. And I feel that it's like still so much right now that is creating. It's just every person that I talk to feels like, what the fuck is going on right now? So everyone's going through so much. So I feel like everyone that comes my way, like I want to give them something that helps me. So this is my purest example because it's not come from ideology, it comes from practicality. As I'm performing and I have no freaking clue what I'm gonna play, I can prove that trust is very powerful. And maybe it's inspiring. Like everyone has their own journey and their own beautiful and respectable journey that we deserve to have, and at the same time we live amongst other people that have different experiences than ours, and we have to learn how to live together. And that's
Trump
what
2020.
Yeah, exactly. This is me getting all yeah, but I'm gonna do I have more time?
Yeah, you can go for 5 or 15 more minutes.
Fantastic, because I would love to make another video because it's so okay, but if it's not meant to be, then I'm just gonna have to enjoy this beautiful circle with you guys. Thank you so much for inviting me, and for feeling it and feeling like there's a room for me here, because it's very healing for me also to connect with you guys right now, because it's been really freaking confusing. I don't have a job right now.
Neither
And
do we.
huh?
Neither do we.
So hey, this is great. Like, this is the biggest hug for the person who thought of creating this circle.
That's Joey.
And that's you, Joey, because thank you for that.
Of course, we have to share music in these times all the time.
All the time.
Yes, so
Cannot let music die just because we don't have a performance venue.
Say that again. I couldn't hear you.
I said we cannot let music die just because we don't.
Oh no. Music is never gonna die. It's not gonna die when we die. It will always be there, but we have to let her speak for us, because right now a lot of people are now listening to words. So we have a very important role. Musicians are actually, we can heal a lot of the chaos that's going on right now, and that's my intention when I perform. My intention is bringing healing. It's very important for me to focus on that. It's not for my own selfish gratification. Actually, I mean, I am enjoying this tremendously as a listener, but I feel like I have a responsibility to give something meaningful to the world right now. And so that's why I'm insisting on lifting myself up despite all the depression that I've been through lately, and allowing myself to explore the best way to stay in my heart right now and not give up on my powers, and spread the light however I can, despite what they're telling us, despite everything, we each have a powerful soul to connect to, and we came here on purpose. None of this is random. None of this. And it may sound like I'm going off a little bit too much, but I really feel like we're all connected, and people are slowly starting to wake up to that. So I hope you guys connect to what I'm saying.
I said play some funky music, white girl.
All right. No more talking. All right, let's see. Do you guys want to hear something with another track that I made, or complete improvisation? Any preference?
Complete improvisation.
All right.
Since nobody else is answering.
Huh?
I said since nobody else is answering.
You got it. you. Thank you. Yeah, never know how it starts, never know how it ends, never know what's gonna
Look
happen.
at Joe back there in that.
Huh?
Joe's dancing back there.
Are you?
He
That's
was doing
awesome.
this really cool. He's muted, but he was like doing this.
That's awesome. I feel I feel really grateful to play music because I learned so much through my playing, through my experience with the cello, and like it forces me to be in my head. I mean, it forces me, sorry, not to be in my head because I'm so in my head. In order for me to flow, like this whole improvisation can only happen when you really flow, when there's no thinking. It's so weird.
That is true.
Like
And
absolutely no thought.
our training from the beginning is not trained to do improvisation. It's something that we really have to teach ourselves. You
And
have to teach yourself how to free your mind to
yeah,
improvise.
that's why, like, I was actually lucky because I studied improvisation in high school, of all. And when I grew up in Israel, in Haifa, we had a high school with music department, and all the teachers were like the best buddies from like the army days. And they told each other that they want to have the kind of school with all the classes that they always wanted to have but never got to have. So, and they told us that, and they were like, you guys are lucky, just have fun, like, we want you to like explore. So we had this class, it was basically all, we were all classically trained, like, I mean, we're all just doing like our exams and, you know, like going in the classical route, but then we had this class that was kind of breaking our patterns, like our conditioning a little bit.
Mm.
And I remember back then already, like, I don't know, 16 years old, 15 or something, I'm thinking to myself, this is a really cool class. little did I know how I will feel about it like quite a few years later. This is, we're talking about like the late 90s.
Right.
And I came here and then I did my degree and I played with New World and I did like a lot of amazing, I was very fortunate with my journey to where I got. And somehow there was this like inner knowing that I wanted to explore a little bit beyond to the known. Like I felt like I needed to improvise a little bit. Like I had this notion that it's good for me to think on my feet because I kind of felt like I wanted, like my 20s, I just wanted to explore. I wanted to explore more about life than just through the cello. So, anyways, make long story short, because I know Joe wants to go on. I got to a point in my searching that I don't know, like I just started paying attention to synchronicities, and one day my girlfriend introduced me to a friend with a studio, and that's where I got introduced to Reason, which is the software I use for production. That was like the beginning of my coming back to exploration creativity. So I was starting to produce a lot of music and started also singing, and so I got into this like fun exploring stage, and eventually it also led me, because of the way my mind was at the time, to connect with a buddy of mine with whom I've known for years, guitarist Fernando Perdomo, and out of the blue ask him about sitting down to improvise. I don't know where that came from. Something told, like, I must have, you know, something told me to do that. And so we got together and we had this experience that within 3 minutes to sitting down together in a room to start improvising, we both wanted to record it like really badly. So we ended up creating like a 6 hour, from midnight to like 6 in the morning or something like that. We created like a bunch of tracks, and out of that we released our first album. So this is like my improv duo, Fern and Celli, and the magic of how that came about. Sadly, we don't perform much, but we have this magic where no matter when we get together, we pick it up. Like there's nothing to even do in between. Like you don't practice improvisations. It's always going to be fresh. In fact, the more we sat down to play, the more we started getting too familiar with the style, And then we told each other, no, we actually should not ever rehearse. So that's like my group, Fern and Celli, and this is a shout out to Fernando if you're watching, because Fernando has always been a great supporter of my work, even though we're not always in touch, because he's one of the busiest working men in the music industry. Like, he's always getting work, and he's like my neighbor in Reseda. But he, yeah, I would love to perform with him again because it's always magical. We have 2 albums out, by the way, if you guys are interested. It's called The Conversations from 2017, which is literally conversations, like we're just talking to each other. And flowing. I've never ever had this in my life where I'm sitting with somebody else in the room and I feel completely free musically, like to compose music on the spot. Like, imagine that. How trippy is that? So this is my trippy experience to you. Hopefully you're getting inspired somehow in the way you're supposed to. And I'm also inviting people to contact me because I have more time now than ever for some reason. And I'm just trying to make the best of it and really like direct my motion forward in a very conscious way, because I really want to do a lot with this performing and offer it to the right crowd so that people can actually receive healing through the music, because I do very much believe that I'm not really the person playing, like, at least like most of the time. This is the understanding of like what kind of a meditation it is, because when you choose to be an instrument for real, for healing other people, it's such a trip. Like I have, that's what happened to me this weekend when I did this ceremony I told you about. I felt like I wasn't there. It was like some major deprogramming going for me, you know. And people were telling me, everyone on the retreat said that the cello, what the fuck? And then they all knew that I was improvising, that I didn't know these pieces. And this is like were our friends in the group that we did the ceremony with. It was very intimate. It was just 7 of us. And yet they're lying right there, and I'm sitting here with this powerful plant and feeling so much awe for the experience that I had, that I don't know if you could feel it in my words, but it's just, I like to share this kind of things because I think they tend to inspire, and I think inspiration is very important these days. And I thank you for this divine synchronicity of how it all came together, and that I'm sitting here with you, getting to talk to you, and about to hear you perform. So thank you.
Yeah. Were you going to play one more song, or?
Oh, sure. I'm sure. Why not? I'll be happy to. This, I could do, hold on, let me do another video. This is so much fun for me, guys. I would definitely sign up for any other spots whenever you have in the future for any kind of fun. This is like the best thing ever.
All right.
Okay. This piece is called Harp Me Down.
That was really
I
cool.
can't.
Woo!
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. I feel like that was like riding in my drop top
Woo!
on Boulevard,
Thank you.
getting those LA vibes.
It's
Well,
not
thank you so much for playing, Ruti. It's great to meet you. This is the
true. Thank
first
you.
time we've actually even like met, so I look forward to having you back again for the Cello Madness Congress.
Thank you so much.
And hey, without further ado, I think it's time for me to
Don't forget
play
one
a little
thing.
music myself. Did you
Don't,
want to
don't,
say something?
don't forget one thing.
Oh, what's that?
If you like people to contribute something, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. The website is
Okay.
cellomadness.eventbrite.com, or you can also just go there and see everybody's tip info. You can send money directly to people, and Ruti is on Venmo at Ruti-Celli, right?
Yes.
And
Thank
we
you.
also want to thank Abby Monroe and Ilene McHolland for playing earlier. And
Thank you.
now I think it's time for me to close out this show. I got about half an hour or so to do my thing. I gotta switch audio. Hopefully you can hear me. I haven't been live streaming as much. If you can hear me, give me one of these.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, sweet. Wow, I haven't been playing much, and I haven't been live streaming much for the last little while, so I don't know what I'm gonna do here, but in the spirit of playing stuff in the moment, how about a little bit of improvisation?
So
All right,
fun.
I haven't even really been playing cello that much. I've been off of the woods, just kind of like communing with nature and swimming in rivers. So I'm a little out of practice. But
Can I ask you what loop are you using?
yes, you may ask. And the answer is a Voice Live 3
Wow.
from TC Helicon.
Wow.
I've also used the RC50 and the RC300 from Boss. I've experimented with lots of different loopers. I also loop in Ableton. I'd like to share something that's a work in progress, and my friend Connor Arias is probably going to be pissed off that I'm doing this because we're working on it together, but it features a lot of samples from my sample pack that's on splice.com. So producers can download these recordings and put them into their productions. They're royalty free. And this is a song that I've been working on with my friend Connor. He goes by Auralponic, like oral, like AURAL, like you listen with your auditory oral ponic stuff. And it's called I'm Gonna Smash the Coronavirus, and it features my nephew, Isaiah Smith, otherwise known as Zay Zay. I'm gonna jam along with this one. So enjoy.
Coronavirus.
Really? How you gonna do that? How you gonna smash me? You can't even see me. I'm microscopic. Whenever people talking, I am the topic. I get around, pretty popular. Hopped a jet from Wuhan to Washington, New York, Italy, then to DC, Sweden to Spain. Traveling the world and I'm causing pain. Make you so sick that you cannot breathe. Sorry about that, but I got to breathe. Infect your body like your phone infects your mind. I make you move your whole life online. TikTok got the world a lot. Keep on spreading, it'll never stop. And the economy is crashing. Toilet paper stashing. People stockpiling the rations. No more parties, no more funerals. Trying to get me under control. I'm
The coronavirus.
don't hate, I'm just DNA. Better wash your hands unless you wanna pay. Meditate to master your state of fear. Gotta stay apart till we get the all clear.
I'm gonna smash the coronavirus. The coronavirus. The coronavirus. The coronavirus. The coronavirus.
And that's that one. Yeah.
That was way cool, Joey.
Thank you, Eileen.
Yeah, I think you've got a hit on that one. Need to release
Well,
it.
the project is to keep on working on the song till it's really, really done, and then make a music video that features a whole bunch of puppets. And all
Sorry,
of the
I went to the
puppets
restroom, but that was awesome.
puppets are going to be acting out that whole song. All right.
Nice.
And so while I was out this lake up in the Sierra Nevadas, I wrote a song that is a song that is I'm going to be debuting, or I'm going to be doing the final version on Sunday for an event with the Bushwick Book Club Oakland chapter. it's going to be a whole bunch of different people all singing songs about a book called The Hidden Life of Trees by Peter something German, Warble or something like that. Fascinating book. I read the book and I decided to focus on the concept of deciduous trees losing their leaves as a survival strategy. And so this is a song that I'm going to be, it's just a bunch of words that I wrote on a page. I have never played this song or sung this song, and I'm going to try to make up a chord progression and just like freestyle the lyrics that I'm reading off of this page here. In the springtime, they grow new leaves. We learn things and know what we believe. Summertime, time of plenty, picking peaches, hiking through the forest, camping at the beaches. The sugar's flowing to the roots, leaves tied on boots. And fall arrives, and it's no surprise. The leaves turn red and yellow. All the things we thought we know. But winter is an unforgiving fellow. And when the storm comes, the wind rips through bare branches. The snow piles up on the evergreens, sometimes breaking a bough, or the wind blows them down. Are we gonna hold on to these leaves of belief and face the storm head on? Or can we learn to lose these leaves, grow a new crown? Discovering other ways of existing in harmony and learn to sing a new song. Maybe the problem is the trees don't scream. No, maybe problem is we're not listening. And if we lose our leaves, we learn to listen. Maybe we can survive the storm and define a new mission. An economy of conservation, emulating the mycelial web, circular production and consumption, competing but with cooperation. Yeah, it's a new paradigm, it's a new vision, it's a new paradigm. paradigm, new vision. Maybe the problem is we're not listening. Maybe the problem is the trees don't scream. Maybe the problem is we're not listening. Maybe the problem is the trees don't scream. Yes, I don't know what
Fun.
that's going to turn into, but I definitely do need to make some verses and choruses and like define a structure and have a separate.
What lake were you at?
I was at Blair Lake at Malakoff Diggins State Park near
Nice.
Nevada City, North San Juan area.
Right.
Yeah, so that's a work in progress, and that's what I like to do is just play whatever strikes my fancy. But you know what? I feel like it's time for a song that's dedicated to all the ladies. 2 years ago, right about now, I had a bunch of friends come into a little photo studio and we filmed them doing weird, sexy, crazy things with a bicycle. And it was for a song that I wrote that's called Bike Girl. So this one's going out to all the cyclists out there, and especially the ones that like to ride bikes that are of the female persuasion. She's a biker girl. She's a biker girl. She's a biker girl. She got the bike booty. She's a biker girl. Now check out her booty. Well, she rolling around all over town, burning off the calories, she's burning the pounds, getting where she needs to go. She moving fast while the cars are moving slow. She turning heads while she rolling down the street and cruising down the road. They sing. She's a biker girl. She got a bike booty. She's a biker girl. Check out her booty. She's a biker girl. She got a bike booty. She's a biker girl. Check out her booty. She doesn't own a car or truck. She doing steady 20 traffic all stuck. Works out on the way to work, cause life is her gym. She got the banging body as she's getting toned and fit. She's a biker girl. She got a bike booty. She's a biker girl. Now check out her booty. She's a biker girl. She got a bike booty. She's a biker girl. Check out her booty. when she needs to go real far. She doesn't take a car. She takes the bus, the ferry, or the train. And when she's riding in traffic, she takes the whole lane. She's a biker girl. She got a bike booty. She's a biker girl. She got a booty. She's a biker girl. She got the bike booty. She's a biker girl. Now check out her booty.
Woo!
Yeah. All right. And
That was awesome, Joe.
thank you.
Very cool.
So how about a little bit of influence of the cover persuasion? Abby started off the show doing some covers. And so I'd like to cover one of my friend's songs. This is a song by my friend Obo Martin. He lives up in Nevada City. We were trying to make a plan to hang out. It didn't work out, but I know I'm going to see him again because he's a real-life leprechaun. He seems to just pop up whenever the time is right. And this is his song, The Ship That Took Me Over. Well, the ship that took me over, it had sailed the 7 seas, but it sunk like a stone on the night it carried me. Well, I splashed and I kicked, but the waves came tumbling smack, and if I woke up in the morning, I was flat out on me back. Oh, me Lord, I was so tired I could barely lift me head, and if the ocean had not spit me out, I'm sure I would be dead. I was stumbling down the beach with a one-eyed blurry stare. Sharks had eaten all me clothes, there were holes in me underwear. There were crabs along the sand, and they were stopping at my feet. The monkeys in the trees, they could tell that I was beat. Well, I finally made my way to a wet, wet waterfall. There was a tribe of long-haired ladies. They were standing about 7 feet tall. Well, they tied me up and they tickled me and they took me to their queen. She was a lovely, lovely lady. She was bathing in a stream and she said, "It's been a long, long time since we've seen ourselves a boy." And the ladies all went, "Grrr." They were trembling with joy. She said, "There's one thing you have to do for us many times if you can." And with that look upon her face, well, she firmly clapped her hands. She said, "We've saved the fattest duck, son. Looks like you're the lucky one." And all these girls wanted me to do was play them a song on my guitar, which I'd washed up on the shore. So I sang beneath the stars. They were crazy about music. They had built a bamboo stage, screaming at my feet. Oh, sure, I was an instant sage. And I think fighty diddly, I-dee diddly, I-dee diddly day. Fighty diddly, I-dee diddly, I-dee diddly day. I sing fighty diddly, I-dee diddly, I-dee diddly day. Fighty diddly, I-dee diddly, I-dee diddly day. I sing folk songs, I sing rock and roll, I sing Dixie, I sing swing. Sing till I fell over, then they made me their king. And that is The Ship That Took Me Over.
That was a fun song.
A story song.
You're really good.
Yeah, so like I was talking about this tree song, the hidden life of trees earlier, and I see Mia Pixley's watching on my other feed over here, and just wanted to say that you can find that event on Eventbrite or on my Facebook event listings. If you go to facebook.com/cellojoe and click on events, you'll find it. And there's going to be lots of great musicians, including Mia Pixley, who's also a cellist and has also have performed at the Cello Madness Congress. All right, well, it's getting to be about that time, folks, where the show is going to be coming to a close. We've been rocking out for a couple hours here, and a couple hours and a half an hour. So I'm going to do one more song, and then we're going to wrap it up. But make sure you go to facebook.com/Cello Madness and like that page. And, more live stream concerts with cello coming your way. I'm going to end with a tune that's called Water is Life. I learned this from a guy I met in Santa Barbara area. His name is Chumash. He's a Native American, and he was at the Standing Rock protests for the Dakota Access Pipeline, and he said that he learned this song there. And so I've adapted it, and I'm singing it now. Oh, whoops. Mia's not playing. She's just going to be attending. Okay. But there will be other cellists. Cool. All right, so this one's called Water is Life. Hope you enjoy. And thanks for tuning in.
Oh, my people, stand up and fight. It's our right. Water is life. Oh, my people, stand up and fight. It's our right. Water is life. Oh, my people, stand up and fight. It's our right. Water is life. Distil in the black blood of the earth, robbing it for all it's worth, and only when we know that we cannot eat the money will we say, oops. Won't understand that, oh my people, stand up and fight. Stand up. It's our right. Water is life. Time is now. Oh, my people, stand up and fight. It's our right. Water is life. Oh, my people, stand up and fight. It's our right. Water is life. Oh, my people, stand up and fight. It's our right. Water is life.
Yay. That was good.
Amazing.
Something like that.
That's really cool.
All right. Well, I think it's time for this show to kind of it's reached the end of the whole live stream. I'm going to say thanks to Abigail Monroe. Hold on. Abigail
Abby.
Monroe giving us Bach and Friends with some singing cello covers and Johann Sebastian Bach. Ilene McHolland, she played second and gave us some great songs about her three-legged dog and about covering some Jimi Hendrix, all kinds of fun cello looping. And thanks to Ruti Celli for sharing her heart and music of the moment, and really just, offering a gift of relief in these times. I go by Cello Joe, and that is the show. So we'll see you at the next one, Cello Madness Congress.
Thanks for doing this, Joe.
Yes.
My pleasure. Thanks for being part of it.
Looking forward to seeing you again.
Right on. All right. Take care, everybody.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys. Nice meeting you all.